It's Tuesday night. I'm standing outside Cozy Corner. I ordered a char-grilled rump steak Gatsby. I only ordered half, and half is like 110 bucks, but you really can't buy a full house sort of just on the menu. You gotta buy the Gatsby and then say you want to make it full house, so it's like extra 7 bucks for cheese and then extra 7 bucks for eggs, and then you must now have got a couple of samosas there for just to get me by. Test number one, just picked it up and it's heavy. It's got a weight to it, so that's a win. Just got home and there we go. That is the char-grilled steak. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to weigh this on a fancy fucking food scale. And that is exactly 1.3 kilos. Immediately I've got a problem, but this is a me problem and it might just have been a mistake. I ordered 4 samosas as well, which I don't see here. I doubt if it's in the fancy brown paper baggie. So the half Gatsby comes wrapped in this brown bag, foil lining on the inside, very fancy. And then it's got legit white wax paper. I'm happy about that. It's heavy. That's looking good. That's not looking too bad. Sauces is leaking out. I like. Oh, another thing about the sauces. So I didn't ask for any sauce on here because well, actually, I did ask, but they said, no, don't take sauce because it comes with its own type of sauce. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Kind of wrap like somebody would wrap 4 slices of bread for a school sandwich. Straight business. Ooh.
Has it got spillage?
It does. It does have spillage. I do like the spillage.
Okay.
Straight business. More. Yeah, have a straight prisoner. You someone grab the steak. How are you gonna eat in front of the people with a fork? That's sacrilege. You want a knife? These chips are fucking nice. If you buy a full house from them, they're not labeled full house. You buy the Gatsby itself, and then you tell them you want eggs and you want cheese, and they charge you like 7 bucks extra for that. So I had them throw everyone in the pool, everything on this Gatsby right now. So let's dive in and see what it tastes like. Also, it's the soft roll, not the crispy flaky roll. It's a soft roll. And did they toast it? Nope, it's not toasted.
Who toasts Gatsby?
People toast Gatsby rolls.
No, you don't toast Gatsby.
They toast. I'm not mad at toasted Gatsby rolls. I think they taste okay because they're different kind of flavor.
No, you don't toast Gatsby rolls. Where do you come from?
What I'm noticing with the steak is that these are like pieces of steak, flat pieces of steak. What would you call that? With your mouth full. These are flat pieces of whole steak on the Gatsby, chips underneath, and a decent amount of chips as well. And then they've got the egg and the cheese and the salads on there as well. And whatever sauce this is.
It's like tenderized steak.
Okay, let's get a full bite and try and get some of every single thing in. I lied. Everything is falling out the back now. What do you think of the steak?
It's chewy, man.
Finding that a little bit as well.
It's
Steak
like
is...
if you bite, then the whole thing comes with it.
Yeah, I'm going to grab a piece of the steak in between my teeth here now. I'm going to pull this whole movie star with me. So it's not the most tender steak, but it's flavorful as fuck. Char-grilled is the key word here, because that is the flavor you get. Char-grilled steak off the bat, even in the smell. It's char-grilled. You got the whole piece of steak just pulled. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. The whole piece of steak pulled out the roll. I'm not the biggest fan of that. You can sort of, yeah. So that was teeth grabbed and ripped the whole steak out the roll. I've had steak before where it's a little bit less chewy, so they could work on that. I don't know what they would choose, but look, flavor-wise, I'm not gonna knock it. It's got a lot of flavor. Char-grilled is the flavor of the day. You can smell it, you can taste it with every single bite. It's got that char-grilled steak flavor, which is basically what you're going for when you buy a char-grilled steak. It's a good chip. Give it.
No.
Give it. I'll take it.
Oh.
The sauce that's on here is delicious. It's a barbecue kind of vibe. Everything together. When you get a mouthful of chips, salads, egg, cheese, steak, it all explodes in your mouth and it's lekker. I'm enjoying it. But if I had to give it a score out of 10, 6.5, 7. Where you at?
7.
7. Okay. So 6.5, 7. Be a safe bet. Okay, I'm gonna finish this now. It's getting cold. Cheers.